Hi everyone, it's Melanie. I miss you all so much. I'll explain in a minute why I've been absent for almost like 1 month, and I extremely miss all of yous. Even on my Facebook, I was like, I miss being on YouTube, and it was like, just make a video, even if it's short and stuff. I've been very, very busy, okay, and I'll explain to you in a minute why. But first, I wanted to come on real quick and say hello to all of my subscribers because I love you so much. This is my outfit for tonight, and guess where I'm going? Guess. I am going to, that's New York for you. Yes, the horns, okay? Crazy. I'm going to the Lady Gaga concert, okay? She's like my #1 favorite. And I'm going to see her. And I don't know if you guys do it up or whatever, like wherever you're at, but like whenever there's a concert over here, yeah, we get all dressed up and, you know, we party it out. So yeah, this is my dress. And who would have known that I would be wearing stripes, right? Well, this is what you get when you're actually skinny. You can wear stripes. Okay, so yeah, this is my dress. You know. And that's it. That's me. Alright, so I've been, to start you off with my weight, let's do a little recap because, you know, we always have to go and recap. January 6, 2009, I had Lapand surgery, started out at 275 pounds. August 15th, 2009, which is 7 months and 3 weeks out. I lost a total of 115 pounds, bringing my goal weight to 160 pounds. Oh, God, I don't know the math, but I've been maintaining for over a year. I think a year and a half, if I'm not mistaken. January 12, I would say, 2010, I had plastic surgery. I had breast lift, breast augmentation, and a tummy tuck. And a Brazilan butt lift, yes. And a year later, I am doing well, still maintaining. Excuse the noise next door, okay, because they're doing construction. Still maintaining my weight. Yes, I've gained a little bit of pounds, maybe about 5 pounds. Well, let's rephrase that. My goal weight was 160. My lowest weight was 150, okay. And then after I had the tummy tuck surgery, my weight usually stayed anywhere between 154 to 156. For maybe about a month, I would say, like, my average weight was between 155 and 166. 155 and 156. Here we go again. 155 and 156. And that has been my average weight. My lowest pant size was a size 4. Again, after gaining about maybe 5 pounds, it went up to a size 5. I'm okay with that. Also, that was after plastic surgery. I know that, geez, I can't remember your name now. Ah! She did a video. If it comes to my head, I'll mention her name. She just had plastic surgery with Dr. Katzen, and she had done a video about saying how swollen she was and how she was like, her size 4 jeans were fitting her very tight, you know, and she was still going to the gym, and, you know, and she don't know what was going on. And I told her, I'm like, well, after plastic surgery, you get swollen. And I was swollen for about maybe 4 months. Of course, we all know what happened to me because I had to have revision surgery because of the tragic thing that happened to me in Colombia, and I had to go get a revision surgery. Yes, it happened January, February, March, yeah. April 2010, I had revision surgery. I had 2 potential fatal infections, which, well, anyway, let me get back to her. Hold on, her story. Give me 1 moment. Okay, so, yeah, after you have plastic surgery, you're going to get really swollen. I was a size 4 before I had plastic surgery, and then, like, maybe not even a month. No, I would say 4 months later, because I wasn't able to get into like regular jeans. And then when I got into my jeans, then my jeans fit me. Give me 1 moment. I'm sorry about that, guys. So you already know what happened. Yeah, I had to pick up the phone, and that was Mr. Bossman, so I had to, like, yeah, turn you off. So I'm back here. So yeah, I remember her name, Amy. Sorry, I believe her username is Andy's mom. Back to what I was saying is that I never recovered being back to a size 4. Yeah, I gained about maybe 4 or 5 pounds. Those 4 or 5 pounds, yeah, they caused me to go into a size 5. I'm between a 5 and 6, and I'm okay with it. But I never returned back to my size 4. And there's jeans in my closet that doesn't even fit me. But I mean, I was dressing it at first, and I was like, my mind was, you just go through all these things in your journey where you just like really like kick yourself in the ass, like mentally, which I did a lot, and I learned how to overcome all those things, because I was being so hard on myself, and I was like wrapping myself around like the weight loss and like, so I had to stop that. I had to be proud of what you accomplished and stuff like that. So what? I gained a jean size, so what? I went from a size 4 to a size 5, that's what 4 to 5 pounds gave me, so I'm okay with it. I'm not trying to go back down to a size 4. Personally, me, I thought that a size 4 was like, when I went down to a size 4, and I stood there for about, I would probably say almost a year, yeah, when I went down, not even probably a year, probably maybe about 7 months or so, I thought when I was a size 4 that I was like, oh my goodness, did I ever think that I was going to be a size 4? No. Okay, you're talking to a girl that was a size 20, and that her lowest jean size was, I don't know, 14, 16. That was my lowest ever. And I'm talking about way back from, like, I think junior high school. That was as far back as I could remember, my size. And I know at my size, at that time, I was a size 16, and I was over 220 pounds, because I remember even in junior high school that I was exercising, so that's how I remember my weight. But yeah, I mean, I just wanted to bring up the subject, because if you guys are planning on having a tummy tuck or something, you're going to be swollen. You might even gain a jean size, and you might even gain a few pounds, so that's completely normal, Amy. Also, what I was talking about was that this month, April, was the celebration of, I guess, I would probably say being healthy and still being here and being alive. It was on January of 2010 that I went for plastic surgery in Colombia, and that went terribly wrong, of course, and we all know that, and I went through, I guess, the most tragic state of being that anybody could be. I mean, I was at my lowest point, and I thought that my life was going to end, and I mean, I can't even explain that. It's very hard for me to bring it up now, because it's just like I try to like completely block it out of my head, because I don't want to relive the moment, because it was a point in my life that I was at my lowest, and I never want anybody to go through it. I don't want anybody to experience what I went through. Depression, I mean, you name it, I went through it all. So I found my doctor on April, and a doctor in the United States, and he caught my infections on time. I had 2 potential fatal infections, as I was saying, and that was April of 2010. So a year ago, this month, I'm celebrating my health, So there's a lot of things going on, which was, I guess what I'm trying to say is, each year I try to accomplish a goal. 2009 was my victory of actually being skinny, of completing my goal weight, 2010 I underwent, revision surgery, of course, and reconstructive surgery. And now this year, which explains my absence, is I am going to be a first-time home buyer. And that's the reason why I've been so busy, and I'm so excited, and I'm so overjoyed. But it's just tons and tons of paperwork. And I think that we're going to close at the end of May. Well, not the end of May, but after I come from Vegas, because the Vegas meet and greet is next month. And of course, I will be there. So I'm like wrapping around all of my things that I have to do with this house, like after I get from Vegas. So it's just like taking up all of my time, and I've been so busy, and I've worked so hard. I mean, if you guys have been following me on Facebook, this has been my second biggest goal in life. Of course, my first goal was to lose all the weight, you know, and this has been my second goal, which if you guys are following me on Facebook, I said that I wanted to get my own house before I turned 30, and I did it, you know. So am I a person who, you know, talks shit? No, I'm not. Sorry for the profanity. But I say what I do, and I complete everything that I say that I'm going to do. I am a goal seeker. I am a dreamer. You know, I have. I like to accomplish things. You know, and I like the way that it makes me feel. So I just go for my dreams, and I make all of them happen. You know, be what it has to be, and like if anything is like if anything is there to like block me, you know, I go away through it, and I keep fighting and fighting and fighting until I get what I want, basically. So I'm very happy, and that's why I've been absent, and I don't know when it's going to be the next time that I'm on here, but I did want to say that I miss you all. This was supposed to be short, but you know, I could go on talking forever and ever and ever. Yeah, that's me. But anyways, everybody have a good Easter and a good holiday. Happy Good Friday, and love you all. Take care. Bye-bye.